Okay, so it's been a while since I've reviewed an electronic device in a while, so I decided that I was going to buy a couple of drones. And the reason why is because I was at a car show and I saw some dudes and they had drones. They had the Phantom drone and they had the Typhoon. And I was like, wow, those things are really, really awesome. And I was thinking, I was like, you know what, before I actually buy like an expensive one, let me try to buy a less expensive one and let me play around with it and see how it works out. So I went over to Micro Center, and you can go online, and you've probably already seen video of these drones because I've already seen videos that date back at least a year. So this is the U818A, which is basically a fancy name put on a China, a made in China product, which really doesn't necessarily need a fancy name. If they could have just put the word drone on it, it would have been the exact same product. But anyway, it's called the Discovery HD Upgrade, and this drone actually has a camera, so you can actually practice taking pictures and aerial photography or aerial video. It has a 1280 by 720p video camera, and it has a frame rate of 30 frames per second. Now, I'm going to attach video camera footage taken from one of these drones to this video in order to basically, show you what the video quality is. But I've already taken a look at the video quality because I've been playing with these things for a while. And basically, I'm actually very impressed with the 720p video quality. The only downside is that the sound of the blades in the background really hurts any video that you're going to make. All you hear is, and the problem is that's extremely annoying. So basically, right now, as you can see, I'm charging these batteries. Each one of the drones comes with 2 batteries. Now, I have a total of 8 batteries. Now, as you know, this is my Mophie 8X charger that I bought for my iPhone, and this is one of my older, cheaper chargers, and this is one of the remotes. So as you can see, it comes with these small batteries. Now, these drones are designed, with efficiency in mind, so they're actually pretty light. They're made of plastic, as just about everything else that's made in China. And as you can see on the bottom, they have a camera recording unit slightly tilted down. They have a few wires that are already protruding, and they have that beautiful made in China sticker right there that lets you know that you're being able to get cheaper products at the cost of American jobs. But don't worry, President Trump's going to take care of all that. So this is the drone, and as you can see, there's a little bit of abuse a little abrasion on the the propellers because practicing you crash it a couple of times. There's no on and off button, so basically what you have to do is you slide the battery right into this small space under the camera, and then you connect the battery to the power port, and as soon as you do that, the system comes on and it's ready to fly. Now, any of these remotes can connect to any of these drones. They're not drone specific. Like in the old days, you used to have a set of crystals, and if you put a set of crystals, one in your airplane, one in your remote, that crystal would link up to that airplane specifically. But now, with the way these things are designed, you can use any one of these remotes with any other drone. All you have to do is just turn the remote on and it will pair with a drone. So what you have to do is make sure that when you do the pairing process that there's only one drone active at that time. Like for instance, if I want to show you the pairing process, all I got to do, I only have one hand, but all I got to do is I'm holding it with my neck. Jesus. I should have somebody helping me. Oh, I don't. But the beautiful thing about not having anybody helping you is not having to split up that beautiful YouTube money. So anyway, you slide this battery into the bottom, then you simply plug this in. Okay, so let's plug this in. I got one hand. All right, let me pause this real quick. Okay, so now it's plugged in. I didn't pause it, I just put it down on its face. Once it's plugged in, you see red lights, you see green light, and you see the blue lights. Red signifies the back of the drone. The front of the drone has these protruding little I guess you could call them winglets. These winglets denote the front of the drone. The back of the drone is red. Now, this single green light means that the camera has its micro SD card in it and it's ready to start recording. Now, there's a 4 gigabyte micro SD card that comes with all of these drones, and as you can see, it's already in here, right here. So you just click it into place and the thing is ready to record and it's ready to take video. Blue denotes the front or the forward face of the drone, and this is the direction it's going to be flying in. It's going to be flying in that direction. So that helps you to try to organize yourself or organize your thoughts while you're flying the thing. So as it stands, it's ready to fly. So if I want to pair it, I can take any of the remotes, leave that down, I can take this remote right here, doesn't really matter. And as soon as I hit it on, it's gonna look for a drone by flashing its light. When I push this button up and pull it down, it will try to lock in to one of the signals. And I think it may have a trouble locking in for the very simple reason that the battery was actually low and it's not fully charged. But I'll do it again and I'll show you how it works again after the battery is fully charged, so this way I can actually, do it properly. But it's actually pretty simple to fly one of these things. The hard part is not crashing the hell out of it and damaging it. It has lights on it, like it has a front searchlight that helps also orient it, and the front searchlight is white. This button right here will activate the front searchlight. This button right here will it's basically an unassigned button, but that also can turn lights on and off. Now, the camera recording buttons are actually here. This is the camera and this is the video camera. Frankly, to make it easier to control the thing without having to reach down, I would have put the camera button up here up top, and I would have put this button up here up top too. Maybe even the roll button, which is function to make it actually do a flip. I would have put that somewhere it's easier to hit. Okay, so these drones are $70 at Micro Center, and this is the remote that comes with it. As you can see, it's all this cheap made in China stuff, and that's the other reason why it's only $70 instead of more. 2.4 gigahertz remote control, and it takes 4 AA batteries, which you can pretty much get anywhere. And the LCD display tells you the percent of throttle, and it also tells you the trim on your movement. So you can change the trim movements by adjusting these 2 buttons right here. So if you want to bring it back to the middle, you just turn it and it will go left and right. So this is how you adjust your trim. Now, these drones have small video cameras and they have 720p video quality, which I actually thought was pretty cool. You can take pictures with this button right here. With this button right here, you can obviously take video. The 720p quality is actually pretty good. And the function button that you see right here causes the drone to automatically flip, and you have to just add throttle to make it not crash into the ground. Flip it! Yeah, but don't let it hit. Don't. Alright, do it now. Wait, keep it away. Stop it. Stop it.
Go.
All right, hold on. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Did you start yet?
Yep. I'm zooming in. Woo!
is I'm going to test this thing, how it flies in relatively strong winds, which is probably not a good idea. But the thing about it is you need to understand how something works in bad situations in order to understand how much better it will be in good situations. So, is justify a bad idea. So in order to take pictures, you push this button, and in order to take video, you push this button right here. And I've already pushed this button, that's why you see that icon, if you can see that. And basically now I'm just going to let it fly. Oh, and I should also say that I'm going to use music background because I'm hearing that annoying buzzing sound from the propellers.